This guy is crazy.
Happy Independence Day, everybody. Welcome back to Clark's Automotive Review. This is episode 13 of the cleanest show of YouTube. My name is Harrison Clark, and this last Wednesday was the 4th of July. Hope you had a very fun and fantastic and safe 4th of July. I know I did. My 4th of July consisted of a lot of food, karaoke machine, a man's RC car, and if you want to know what a man's RC car looks like, just watch this.
I love watching the tires go like when it gets the torque going.
Yeah, it does like 80 miles an hour. It's like insanely fast. He could go anywhere. He could flip it. After that, we had, of course, our fireworks display. It was like $700 to $1,000 worth of fireworks or some insane number. Plus, we had a military man there who devised a little something special to end the night off with a bang. And then, of course, we had our one very angry neighbor.
Okay.
Keep going.
It's the 4th of July. We should yell back at her. Come on, Nathaniel. Don't antagonize
I'm
her.
not trying to respond, I'm just laughing. She's pretty angry.
No, I haven't had anything to drink, Oscar.
I swear.
There was just a lot of anger coming from that direction toward us all night. I mean, we didn't start late. We ended at about 11 o'clock. And yeah, granted, it was kind of loud, but as you could hear in the background, there's like everybody was lighting off fireworks. So anyway, whatever, you know, to that neighbor, I'm sorry that we made you angry, but it's free country. You know, that's something I really wanted to, kind of get into just for a second is that, it's really easy to forget and all the fun we have, all the barbecue and fireworks or whatever you do on the 4th of July every year. Everybody has a tradition and it's great, but it's so easy to forget why we are celebrating Independence Day. It's just the day we declared independence and, gained or at least started our long trek toward a free country and to do the things that we were doing. So, to all those angry neighbors, sorry for keeping you up past your bedtime. I know that you probably woke up nice and grouchy the next morning, but from all of us fireworks lovers to you, we just want to say that not forget that we have that freedom. We have that right to do so that one night a year, or actually 2 nights a year. Just think of all the people in the world who don't have that freedom, like the starving kids in Africa. They don't have that right, so you should be grateful. Anyway, getting back to what the show is really all about. Cars, lots of cars. We are going to talk about the Mustang GT500. Now, I know we just talked about this not very long ago or a few weeks ago or whatever, but Car and Driver just did a drive on it. And instead of 650 horsepower, it pushes 663, and it pushes 631 foot-pounds of torque. It's just this brute. That's what they call it, a brute. The main focus is that Ford claimed that it could hit 200 miles an hour. Now, Car and Driver decided to test it out, and they said that they just couldn't get it to 200. They got up to, I believe, 189 miles an hour. Now, there were certain factors. There's humidity factors. There's the track they were on. Was it big enough? And that sort of thing. Of course, they took that all into consideration, but they just knew that they couldn't get their car up to 200 miles an hour, and they could only get it up to 189. They said that you'd probably have to have, I think it was like 4 miles of track in order for it to get up to 200 miles an hour. And that just seems like a lot of track. Now, I mean, I understand that it didn't, you know, Ford didn't give any claims that it could do it in 2 miles, you know. So, granted, it could do 200 miles an hour, possibly. So, what do you guys think? Do you think it really could hit 200 with the right conditions? Or do you think that Ford is making some kind of bogus call? Okay, guys, well, that's it for the show for today. I know not much about cars, but it was a special 4th of July show. Hope you had a good Independence Day, and whatever you were doing, barbecuing, hanging out with friends, setting off fireworks, or watching fireworks on the TV. I don't care, whatever you're doing, I hope you remember why we are celebrating, and you're very thankful for the freedoms that you have. Okay, well, that's it for today. Like this video if you like what you saw. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. This wraps up episode 13, and I'll see you next week. Oh, hey, if you don't like that freedom, there's a lot of people who don't have it. I don't know, like the starving kids in Africa or something. They don't have fireworks. I don't know.